my friends, welcome. It's Deb from Bowl Me Over. I'm so happy that you're here today. Welcome to my new home. Gosh, I don't know if you realize this, but we moved recently. And when I say recently, it's been about 4 months. And so it's been a little bit of a hiatus for me, but it took a while to get settled. So we're in our new home. We're thrilled. We now live in Oregon, sleepy little town just north of Scappoose. And y'all know my favorite color is orange, right? Check it out over my shoulder. Yeah, that's my refrigerator. I am a little bit spoiled, but we're just getting settled in and kind of making this place our own. So anyway, thanks for joining me today. We're gonna make a super easy Christmas treat. If you're following the blog, you know that it's been 12 days of Christmas and we've made a ton of treats. Gosh, we've had Santa hat brownies, Christmas wreath cupcakes, bourbon balls, holly cookies made with cornflakes. If it's an easy Christmas treat, yeah, it's on the blog. So anyway, today I thought I'd show you how to make this super simple Grinch Fudge. And Grinch Fudge is really fun. It only uses 4 ingredients. And what we're gonna need are white chocolate chips, frosting, candy hearts, of course, because it's the Grinch, and green food dye. All we're gonna need. This treat is super simple. Let me show you how easy it is to make. The first thing we're gonna do is we wanna line our little baking dish. You can use an 8x8 pan. This is my closest thing to an 8x8. A 9x9 is gonna make it a little thin, but so anyway, we're gonna line it with some parchment paper. And I always cut it 2 different ways. So the first is gonna fit one way. We're gonna see how this fits here. I'm gonna fold it over once it's ready, but we wanna make sure that it's just really simple to lift out when it comes to when it's all set. So there's one slice. And the next one, we want to make sure it's about the width of the baking dish. So we're going to slice that right up the middle. And then just want to fold it so it gets it's just a little bit easier. So there's one. And we're going to fold this again. And that's about perfect. There's going to be a few spots where it's going to, let me just show you. See? Pretty simple. A few spots that it won't cover, but once we put the fudge inside, it just pushes it all down, makes it super easy to lift out. So I'm going to set that aside for now. Okay, the next step, and I have a couple of different fudge recipes on the blog. This one is so super simple. What I love about it, it uses just like chocolate chips and frosting. It is the creamiest fudge that you'll ever have. And it just doesn't get any easier. So we've emptied the frosting or the chocolate chips into our bowl. It's a microwave safe bowl, and we're going to add the frosting now. And so just a super simple process. And then remember I said it was a microwave safe bowl, so we're going to pop this in the microwave. We're going to microwave it at 30-second intervals, 20 to 30-second intervals. I'm going to keep an eye on it, and we're going to stir it in between each one. So let me start by microwaving it for 30 seconds. I'll be right back. Okay, so look, you can see the frosting starting to melt already, and it doesn't look like the chocolate chips are melted at all. but you always want to stir them between every 30-second interval, because even though it might not look like they're melting, they have a special coating on there so they keep their shape. And if you don't stir them between each one, it could actually scorch the chocolate. Okay, back into the microwave it goes, 30 seconds. Here we go. My microwave just stopped again. Looks a lot creamier now. Let's give it another stir. Always make sure you reach down to the bottom of the bowl and scrape it up. And that way we get everything combined. It's really close. See, there's just a few lumps left. This time I'm going to hit it for 20 seconds in the microwave. It's looking pretty good. Let's stir it and make sure all of the chocolate is melted. And you'll know, you want to make sure you stir it good because you want this to be super creamy and everything looks great. Okay, this is looking good. Okay, now remember this is Grinch Fudge and Grinch obviously has to be green. So let's put some drops of chocolate or food coloring in there. Okay, I'm starting with five drops of food coloring, and let's give it a good stir and see where we're at. I made this one time where I didn't put enough food coloring into it. I was so disappointed. And it's just another drop, but I was in a big hurry. And it makes all the difference. Ooh, this is looking good. And that was 5 drops of food coloring. And this was nothing special. It is a food color gel. And I think I got it on Amazon. But yeah. And we don't want any white streaks in it. So you want to make sure, again, you're scraping the bottom of the bowl. And that looks, what do you think? Grinch perfect? Yeah? Cool, okay. So our next step is simply to spoon it or pour it into our dish. Just gonna fold these edges over so they'll stay a little better and make it easier to pour. Okay. That is a great green. I love that. Okay. Into the dish it goes. All right. That's pretty good for pouring backwards, huh? All right. So I'm just going to smooth out the top. If you pop this on the counter a couple times, it'll help the fudge settle, and any air bubbles will rise to the top. So I'm going to pop it on the counter real quick. Kind of loud, sorry. But I know that that'll make it settle, and that'll work a little bit better. Now the finishing touch are hearts. And depending on the person that you are, you can lay them perfectly aligned So every little square has a perfect heart on it. I'm not that person. If you follow the blog, you know I'm not that person. So I just kind of toss my hearts as they may go. Some may have 2 hearts, some may have 1 heart, some might have 3. But if you just keep till you're happy with it. I have never put the hearts in the fudge, and the reason I haven't is because sometimes the color will kind of melt, and then it just kind of becomes a wispy mess. So when I say this is the creamiest fudge, this is truly the creamiest fudge, and so easy to make too. Like, you could even do this with your kids, right? Okay, I see a couple blank spots, and I just want to add a few more. The heat of the candy melt is going to adhere these to the top, so you don't need to press on anything. It's done. I can't tilt it a whole lot right now because it's still melted. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to refrigerate this. I'm going to leave it in the refrigerator a couple of hours. You could leave it overnight, and then I'm going to cut it in tiny little bite-sized pieces, and it's fabulous. So if you're going to a holiday party, if you're looking for something quick and easy to do for Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, definitely check this out. I'll come back in a little bit when this is sliced up. See you soon. Okay guys, it's time for the big reveal. Our fudge has been in the refrigerator for, gosh, about 2 hours, maybe 2.5. And so we just need to give it a tug and pull it out. And then just carefully peel the paper away. And just like that, we're ready to slice a piece. Should we try it? Yeah, I kind of think we should too. It's super rich, so you only need a tiny piece. And I'm cutting mine myself, an especially tiny one. So check that out. Isn't that cute with that little heart? Perfect for Christmas. It was so creamy. It's perfect. Merry Christmas to you. Happy holidays. Feliz Navidad. I hope that you have an amazing holiday season. If you hear some clickities, that's my corgi walking into the kitchen. He knows that Mama's got food. Just wanted to say happy holidays to you and yours. I hope that you have an amazing holiday season. And we'll see you soon, okay? Thanks so much. Take care. We'll see you next time. Oh, one thing before I forget, don't forget to head to the blog. Again, there's a ton of new Christmas items. Just click on the category. It says Christmas cookies. Tons of great Christmas items. We'll see you over there. Bye.